This is a video for Kotlin programming language. This tutorial we will be seeing the introduction and basic data types in Kotlin programming language. So Google has announced Kotlin as an officially supported language for Android in 2017. So it is going to be popular in future. And Kotlin is a great fit for developing server-side application, allowing to write concise and expressive code. Another ability of Kotlin is it can be used as a target JavaScript language. So Kotlin program compiler can be used to generate Java code. Kotlin is a statically typed programming language. That means the data types are needs to be defined for the variables. It will be predefined and static, and it runs on Java Virtual Machine JVM. As we discussed, it can also be compiled as JavaScript source code. Otherwise, it is going to be a uh, KT Kotlin file. So Google I/O 2017 declared Kotlin as one of the official programming language develop Android application along with Java and C++. So we are going to write our first program Hello World in Kotlin. In my previous video you can see how to install Kotlin in Ubuntu so that you can work on from command line. But this video we are directly going to Kotlin official site. There we have an option try online, try Kotlin. Yeah, so as we can see, the entry point for Kotlin language is the main function. The fun keyword defines the function, and it is a main which has arguments of type array of strings. I think I missed one greater than sign here, and we are just printing the hello world. This is a package name. This is an optional thing, and as you can see, the semicolons are not mandatory, but you can use semicolons if you like. So when I open the try Kotlin in Kotlin website, it is generated a main function. I can run here. Otherwise, in my previous video, you can we have the installation steps and the demo program, so that also will help you how to work from command line. So we are just running to see. Yeah, it has generated hello world. So as we discussed, it's just a main function. It is printing the hello world string. I just want to type another function prn. I'm just calling this function prn from here, and I want to define that here. I'm just copying this. Let me run it. Yeah, it is printing the same. So we can write different functions, but it is mandatory to have a main function. And we are moving on to the command line. This is the command line compilation. Kotlin C, you have to save this as a file, save as a file called hello.kt, kt minus include runtime minus d hello.jar. Hello.jar is the jar file getting created, and that jar file will be running through java-jar command. So it will print the hello world. This is how we work from command line. So as we discussed earlier, the entry point for the Kotlin program is the main function, which usually have an argument parameter of array of strings. Different data types, basic data types in Kotlin are double, which is a 64-bit, float 32-bit, long is 64-bit, int 32-bit, short 16-bit, and byte is 8-bit. And declaring a variable. So you can declare a variable like val. A is the variable name and int is the type, and we are initializing that variable with 100. So as you noticed, the data type first letter will be always capital. So we can try a demo for that. Val a, type int 100, val char b, type char. I am initializing b with c character. The character you have to give in quotes, and I am printing a equal, you have to give dollar for getting the value a, comma b equal dollar b. Let me run and see. Yes, a is printed as 100 and b is printed as c. So we defined a integer variable and a character variable. Yeah, another type is array type. Arrays in Kotlin are represented by array class that has get and set function. So how to initialize an array? First method is val array. Array is the variable name equal to array of the values. So val array equal to array of 1 comma 2 comma 3. Yeah, And for printing array we have to use for loop, declaring a variable item in array print ln item. Yeah, this is printing. First we initialize the array with 1 2 3, and each item in the array is looping so that it is printing 1 2 3. Another method is val array and defining what type of array is this. Int array, and we are using int array of 1 2 3. So we will see that type of array 2. I have 2 array 2 equal to, sorry, int. So type always start with the capital. Array equals, this is a function int array of I think we have to define item 1. Yeah, since we use this variable again, I think it is going in loop. Okay, we are running this. The 1 2 3 is from first array, 5 6 7 4 is from second array. And we will define a character array too. Val x equal x colon char array equal char array of d comma g comma b. For item 3 in x print ln item 3. Running it. Yes, 1 2 3 5 6 7 4 DGB, that is the character array. So we have defined three arrays. Moving on, next type is string type. Strings are represented by type string, and strings are generally immutable. So we can define a string to val str equal hello world, and we are printing println str. Too many characters in character literal. Okay, that means we have to give double quotes for defining a string. Yeah, hello world. It has printed the hello world string. And if you want to print line by line in a string, we will define item 4 in str println item 4. Yes, hello world. It is printing character by character. Yes. So we have seen string also. Next thing is val variable and var variable. So val variables are immutable, var variables are mutable, means can be reassigned. So one thing I did not show you is I'm deleting everything. I declared a variable. I'm just assigning into 10 and trying to run it. It should ideally print 10, but while compiling itself, error, val cannot be reassigned. So that means val is a immutable variable. It cannot be changed or reassigned. If I change that to var is mutable variable. That means you can run this. What happens? Oh, okay, right. Equal to 10. So if I change this to val, see, val cannot be reassigned. That is the difference between val and var. So I think I have covered some of the basic things in Kotlin programming language. I will continue next tutorials in later videos. Thank you.